The time for extreme measures has arrived.
Extreme measures, such as murder. Would you sacrifice idols to save them, Athena? Seems counterproductive, doesn't it?
It is not unknown for a physician to cut off a limb in order to save the patient.
Welcome to my humble abode. I am Yorkie the Tailspinner, and this is Tales Over Coffee. We will start the day together with a cup of coffee and a narrative game in the hope of welcoming a blessed day. We turn now to Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. We are in the underworld, and I've just met Calliope's ghost and Freddy's.
Calliope? This... You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace. Idols don't...
is inside Grace. The rest of me... I'm here, Persephone.
This is real.
I guess you weren't just friends.
I guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
We parted ways years ago. Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how bitterly we argued at the end.
Yeah. But she'd still take them.
Blame yourself.
Until she had
Not when
them.
there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
Still confused about the soul.
I don't get it. I thought the Eidolon was Calliope's soul. But if that's true, then...
The Eidolon is what makes us an idol, but it's not our soul. Each of us adds a piece to it as it passes on.
But what about the memories?
The memories are but a reflection. And after the Eidolon is passed on, old memories become a reflection of a reflection. It's why the idols have forgotten so much. You knew this truth once, Persephone. Long ago.
An interesting thing. Me and forget his actual name. Another YouTuber has been doing the same game. I've been watching. I've been discussing what it is to have memories passed on, to have the Eidolon passed on. We realized when this came up that it's not what we thought, that the soul is you. You are that soul. She calls herself Calliope, but essentially, she's the soul that became that part of Calliope. And the memories essentially are like a book that keeps getting Xeroxed and your story gets added to it. And of course, because it's Xeroxed with your story added to it, that's what you see as your story then. But like all copying, it gets weaker and weaker as you go along.
We
Fascinating concept.
need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Apollo again, huh?
Apollo's prophecy?
He didn't tell you?
Nope.
No. I don't suppose he could have. It's a long story.
Let's start with Apollo.
Start with Apollo. How is he involved in all this?
Apollo delivered with great reluctance a prophecy that said I needed to die.
And who did he deliver this prophecy to?
Athena.
No.
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
So it was Athena. Well, it was the Furies under Athena's command. So Athena's just trying to cover up. Why me?
Why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
Pass your Eidolon on. You didn't give me any choice, did you?
I wish you hadn't. You didn't give me any choice.
I wanted to. I thought I would at least have time to explain.
Explaining's not
Yeah,
choice.
I probably wouldn't have believed you.
No, and explaining's not choice anyway.
Feelings, they kept coming. It was all I could do just to reach you. I am so sorry, Grace. I truly did not mean for it to be like this.
And now my life's on the line. Tell me about this prophecy.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Yeah, because it locks people
Because
into
she
it.
demanded it.
Oh, well done, Athena.
Desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn. Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I expect he disagrees.
But wait. If you were locked into it, it must concern you, so surely telling Athena would also have locked you into it. Unless the prophecy changes. What did the prophecy say?
What was the prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it, just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
About me too.
It doesn't just involve you, does it? It involves me. It must, or you wouldn't hesitate.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols.
Yeah, we know they're fading.
The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
Oh, well, thanks for
And
dropping
I'm
that one on
the
me.
last muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
Well, gee, genius, thanks for dropping that one on me. And if you knew, and you passed the Eidolon on to me, so I was the last muse, then I was already locked into it, wasn't I? That doesn't make any sense, just telling me. What, if you hadn't told me, it didn't make any sense anymore? Or maybe if she hadn't told me, the line would have ended with her. But it certainly explains why Athena wants me dead, or wants Grace dead, doesn't it? Why did you go to the reliquary?
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
And if that prophecy was locked, if it was affecting me too, or Grace too, that would be why they attacked Grace. I went to Pan for the key.
you went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh. Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
Well, Athena, you've been trying to kill me all along.
Athena's gonna pay for this. She will pay.
She wanted to save the idols. And I wanted that too.
You weren't about to kill anyone to get it.
Guess this is it.
Time to say goodbye, I guess.
Look at the shackles. Giant shackles binding us all.
So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go. I never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go.
Screw that attitude.
It's time to go. How can I let go now? I won't. It's just not fair. We took our first steps together. Now you'd have me walk alone. You were always there for me, from heartbreak and through injury. We'd do it again, but now it's time to go. It's time to go.
That was an easy choice. I didn't even read the other.
If I could bring you back, I would give it all to you, my best friend. If I could choose a muse,
You would give up godhood
In a heartbeat.
to bring her back.
any day, every day, a life for a life. Farishta, please stay.
Grace, no. It's time.
That's selfish. I've to let it go. Don't want it. I don't want to.
Grace, I know that this is hard, but I made a choice for my bard. Hurled a lot of 20s, but it's time. It's time.
D&D nerd, I rolled a lot of 20s.
It's time to go.
You've returned.
Punch him.
And I see Freddy isn't with you. I'm so sorry, Grace.
punch him and kick him in the nuts.
Did you at least get to speak to the Fates?
No.
Then what happened?
We know what happened. We know about the prophecy. And Athena.
Oh.
That's all you have to say? Oh? You knew. You knew the truth this entire time. Even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Jeez. Why even say
Why
you'd
did
help?
you say you'd help? You could have stayed out of it.
I tried that. You wouldn't let me.
Oh, so now it's my fault?
Whatever you were trying to do, Apollo, you failed. We know the prophecy now.
Then it's done. You're locked in.
Already was.
Isn't
Well,
the
I could've
prophecy
just-
open to interpretation? Couldn't you be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
That's right. Leave. It's what you're best at. I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. But if she believes you need to die in order to save the idols, if she truly believes that...
Yeah, she'll go for the throat.
It won't matter what anyone says.
Then I'll
Right.
just have to stop her, won't I?
You want to challenge the leader of the chorus in front of everyone.
She isn't giving me much of a choice.
Well, I dare say she has more of a fight in store for her than she would ever expect.
Is that a vote of confidence?
I intend to keep my promise. We go to the trial and I'll help you, even if it means overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
Great.
Lady's hat. Oh. Day 7. My last chance to speak to everyone before the trial. Part of me wants a full face-off with Apollo for this crap. You let Athena bully you into giving a bloody prophecy that apparently if you hadn't delivered it wouldn't have been effective, and now bound Calliope into being killed by Athena and me. There are no words for what I think about you. But on the other hand, do I want to waste my time? Do I want to confront Pan? Is he even in? He's still involved, but I don't know. Screw it. He's too angry. He's going after Apollo.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it's me.
Paul comes in, mopier than his usual mopey self, and won't say a word about why. But of course, it's you.
Yeah, it's me.
Look, I know you care about Apollo. I'm not here to hurt him.
Well, I don't know about that.
Uh-huh, yeah. And, why should I believe you?
Because I just came to talk. I want to sort this out. If I can.
I guess I can go ask him if he wants to talk to you. Don't be surprised if he says no, though.
It's all right, Oracle. I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
You're angry. You have every right to be.
Oh, you're better than this.
Of all the people who've lied to me lately, I least expected it from you.
It made so much sense at the time, but now it's almost a relief to have it out in the open.
Oh, are you relieved?
When I first became Apollo, I was so sure I could help people. Help the world. I ignored the warnings. You have no idea how many lives I ruined before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena.
No, no, you shouldn't.
This one time, I thought that maybe it will be different.
Idiot. You've had how many millennia of this, and you think this time you'll be different? Not giving
I
up.
haven't given up. Prophecy or no prophecy. Neither should you.
Do something
You're right.
useful for
You're
once.
right. I know you're right. I hope you can forgive me, Grace.
Depends what you do, doesn't it? Certainly not, there's nothing to forgive. These are too absolute. I want to say, I want one that says, it depends what you do now. How you act. You created this situation. Now do everything you can to fix it. None of these are right. I think I'll try is about the best I can. No. Since he's not going to act, I don't think
I'm not sure
I
I
can.
can. How could I ever trust you again?
I understand. I suppose I'll see you at the trial, Grace. I wish you all the best.
Kick him. We will talk to Pan.
Pan? Are you here?
You're not here.
Pan! All right then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. You're not here to yell at me, are you?
Maybe a bit.
Is that a problem? Is the mighty Pan too sensitive to withstand a little yelling?
It's less the mighty Pan and more the naughty Pan. Perhaps even the delightful Pan.
This ain't the time to be a player.
That's right! Bah!
Ah, you've learned something. Something not altogether pleasant, I'm guessing.
That's right,
Tell
man.
you what, Grace. Let's indulge in one last transaction. Relay what you've learned, and I'll see if I have any advice to offer.
Tell him everything.
Okay.
Got no reason to hide anything
Where do
anymore.
I begin?
Well, of course it was Athena.
Wait, you knew?
No, how could I?
So what now?
Let the prophecy play out.
Huh?
Let it play out. It doesn't say the last muse will die, just that she must for the idols to continue. Perhaps the idol shouldn't continue. Seems reasonable enough.
I'm not sure I can disagree with him at this point.
Oh, so just let the idols die off. You'd be okay with that?
Did the prophecy say precisely that? Prophecies can be such tricksy little bastards.
Nah, he'd no Trixie, that's true.
Frankly, change is long overdue. Continuing on as we have been isn't appealing, and I doubt I'm the only one who thinks so. I'm rather looking forward to the trial now. How exciting.
Intriguing. Last one, confront Stephanie.
Did you forget something, Grace?
It felt like we hadn't quite finished our conversation.
It seemed pretty finished to me. What more is there to discuss?
How about you and Calliope?
Why didn't you tell me about you and Calliope?
I tell you I loved her, so you and Apollo could pick apart our relationship and then cast me as the murderer?
Actually, it'd make me think
Tell
about
you
less.
I spent 2 years hoping she would return, only to find out that that was never gonna happen.
That must have sucked.
Tell all of that to the one she was now a part of, who would one day remember everything we were.
Might as well say it ahead of time.
Calliope would not have approved of the way I acted. But then she still did. It was so good to see her in Hades. To have her say she forgives me. I just wish it were as easy to forgive myself.
You could apologize, you know. We could start over, from square one.
You take my throne and I'm the one who apologizes?
Yeah.
I could go first, if you like. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too, believe it or not. Is that better?
Yeah.
It's a start.
Honestly, you're the one I trust most and have been for a long time.
Is it any easier out there? Do you miss being immortal, Grace?
In a week.
It's been a week, Persephone. If I live past the trial, I'll let you know.
Yeah, I had other things on our mind, Persephone.
Yes, the trial.
It's a whole thing, I hear.
Whatever happens, Calliope will approve of us defying Athena.
Off we go then, I guess, to the auditorium. Where it all began. For us.
So this is it. All your new friends have lied to you, but somehow they're gonna get you through the trial, right? I wish Freddy were here.
Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. I'll embrace the fire as it burns deep inside, bright inside me, an ocean defied. But as I burn, they've all turned away one by one. In the end, am I alone? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, no breeze.
Spirits of Hades.
Adrift in cold water, no star to be seen. In your heart, we remain. You do not sail in vain. In my heart, you remain. I do not sail in vain.
Yeah. But you want them in the flesh, don't you? Anyone who's lost anyone knows.
Okay, here we go.
When Freddy's moved on and he's ready to move on, it would be the height of selfishness. Melted back to life.
Hello?
God. Sorry, I've been lost. They're precious to me.
Oh, Grace.
That's
there
hard.
you are. Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
In this Olympus?
I thought this was Olympus.
Not this office building. My word, no.
The mountain. Old Olympus. I think this will be finished out this episode, this day.
Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Is this a real place?
Mm-hmm.
It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing. Let's begin.
Forgive me, I should end it now. We're at 32 minutes, but no, I can't end this here. We have to finish this. We have to see this through. You.
Brothers, sisters, everyone, look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying. It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures has arrived.
Extreme measures, such as murder. Would you sacrifice idols to save them, Athena? Seems counterproductive, doesn't it?
It is not unknown for a physician to cut off a limb in order to save the patient.
Oh, that's what you are? The heroic doctor, out to heal the poor, sick idols?
I am trying to save us! I will do anything and everything in my power and beyond to save us from extinction.
You'll do anything?
Wow. We should be going with this. It's her personality. But the rage,
Tell
I
them.
can't not do that.
Let them know what that anything includes. Tell them about the prophecy Apollo gave you, and how you've interpreted it. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
You summoned the Furies and sent them after Calliope. But you didn't count on her getting away and running to me, did you? She passed her Eidolon on to me, and now you were stuck.
I will not stand for this.
Yes, you will. This started as my trial, but now it's yours. Tell them.
Yes, it's me. It's me. Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be. You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry hooray once it's on the dish. That's how we do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me. I have always cared for you. I'll always do all these things for you. All these things that you are not prepared to do.
You say you care, Athena, look around. The way you care grinds these idols down. From up above, you played your puppet show. You called it love. Athena, did you know you're turning them to ghosts?
Sorry, little bird, time to bring your deck.
Lost little girls, they dream up a future. They're sure how they feel, sure their vision's true. I fought for that throne and then didn't take it. And that was okay. Could it be for you too?
Of course you would make it all about you.
Still, Athena, I'm glad you were here to see how someone grew.
None of you see. So it's down to me. It's fine. I'll take all the blame. I'll take all the pain. Think you see it all? You just see a scrap. You wanna make the call. You need to hold the map. You cloistered children. It's time for you and all who stand with you. Yes, you too. Form a queue.
I won't sacrifice anyone.
Through.
I'll fight, but I won't sacrifice anyone.
I won't have you dying for me. It's not how this should work. I need you to see you're lost in a moment, lost in a song, but the thinking's all wrong. This whole sacrifice deal, you can live without needing to kill.
It's the right thing to do. The right place to be.
Promoter Stadium.
Grace on
I just meant to say, Your Great Grace, and I'm with you.
Freddy's friend.
Or not with you, I'm just, you know what I mean.
Terribly sorry, but I'm afraid I'll need to stand here too. I really need to. Please do accept my apology.
Bring out those who haven't seen strong because they are.
Of course, it's me. Because of me, this prophecy would come to be. My Olympus is gone, and you're all looking on at a stranger wearing my face. My Olympus is gone. Now I'm some other one. Just how long has she been in
We can go soft now. Hard when you must, soft when you need.
Set off hoping you could get to somewhere right, but it's been too many years since the mainland was in sight. There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is.
I forgive you.
I leave it up to you what to do with this. I forgive you, Athena. Look into me. I know
Medusa's song.
what I see.
So many
Yes,
songs
a
coming back.
monster. I've met monsters who weren't monsters. I'm a monster to me. I'm sorry, Grace. I'm sorry, all of you. I wish Calliope could know it too. She does. She hears you. Are you finished? You've been talking forever.
We're done, yes.
And?
Taking Athena's seat.
You're in charge now, I'm guessing.
If I can't have my throne, I suppose this will do for now. But I won't be sitting here for long.
What does that mean?
It means we are disbanding. the chorus. Not only that, we have decided to reveal ourselves to the mortal world.
Brave.
You're planning to tell everyone what we really are? Isn't that risky?
It won't be right away, so those who are too fearful can go into hiding.
Which
but
many have
it's
done.
time. No more laws, no more secrets.
You're all in agreement, that's rare.
You all agreed to this? No argument?
No argument. Grace, you know us. We cannot order lunch without a good argument.
Wasn't it you, Grace, who said we should stop living in the
Yep.
past?
True.
Well, sure, but I didn't think you were listening.
What can I say? I'm trying something different. Plus, this is what Calliope was fighting for.
Calliope would definitely approve.
If there's no chorus, does that mean idols just do whatever they want?
As much as anyone can.
Yeah?
What about Medusa? I hate to think what she's gonna do.
Medusa has offered to live in the reliquary. Frankly, I think she's relieved.
World would hate her,
As for
sadly.
the rest of us, we'll be subject to mortal authorities and their laws.
Yeah, but we'd also be superhuman.
Assuming they don't just round us up the moment they realize what we are.
That could also
so.
happen. Oh, God. I need a hanky.
What about Athena? She can't be okay with this.
She won't fight it. She said, and I quote, "Whatever your decision, I will abide by it."
Good.
That's a switch.
The fight's just not in her anymore. She was so certain she was doing the right thing.
Oh, now that's an old tune.
Well, we'll see how long this new Athena lasts.
Honestly, I don't blame any of you, but you're all responsible. You put her in a position where she had to be a dictator to control things because no one else was stepping up properly. And dictators don't do well when it comes to moral decisions. That's why I switched from anger. Once she accepted this isn't right, no need. Big step.
Yeah. I can't believe you're so ready to give up that chair.
It won't be a hardship. Athena wore the fabric rather thin.
You know what I mean.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I would have been proud to serve in your course, sister.
Thank you, brother. Truly.
Healing.
I'd like a moment alone with Grace. Well, you did it, Grace. The trial has come and gone, and you're still standing.
No. Anyway.
I'm still standing, sure, but not everyone made it.
No, but your friend cared for you deeply. I wager she'd be thrilled by your success.
Oh, probably. You defeated the goddess of wisdom with a song! Top 40 material, Grace!
Top 40? Oof, that's quite the imagination.
What can I say? Freddy was an optimist.
Obviously, the freedom the rest of the idols have extends to you as well. I can't compel you to remain. And yet I am asking you to do so.
What for?
Why do you need me to stay? What can I do?
I think the question is more, what can't you do?
Don't make me
Grace.
Athena.
Grace, you helped solve issues we've wrestled with for centuries. It wasn't simply because you're the muse. We need you.
Don't try and make me Athena.
Ready to go out and face the music, Grace?
Always.
Act 3, 2 months later.
Of course you're both here. In my apartment. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
I'm told the concert went well. How do you feel?
I'm exhausted.
Somehow the Oracle has managed to get a recording of every show you've done. I believe she's a bit starstruck.
You can tell her it's okay to come in person. She's on
She
the
don't
list.
want to come in person.
That would require her to get out from
Yeah.
behind her screens.
Everyone here has also been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
Let's do it. Venus and Eros.
I heard Eros and Venus left the city together. Is that right?
You heard correctly.
Oh,
Venus
Venus
wanted to use her
oh,
fame
right.
to do good works as an activist, and Eros
Excellent.
is assisting her.
Let's be realistic. He's there to catch her when her efforts inevitably implode.
You're being uncharitable, sister. I was at one of Venus's rallies, and it was rather invigorating.
Oh, the power of
Aphrodite
love.
always did love being adored by the masses.
Well, at any rate, Eros sounded keen. He thinks this is a much better approach than wallowing in Olympus.
Yeah.
You mean he's glad to have time to pursue a new lover or two?
Well, that's it.
Who could blame him?
Athena herself. No, Hecate and Asterion. The love we said we helped blossom.
What about Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Hecate leave the reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
Someday it will.
It doesn't hurt that they seem enraptured with each other's company.
Asterion is all Hecate is willing to discuss. Do I need to know every detail of his sexual prowess? I do not.
Didn't Hecate say it is written that she and the Minotaur would eventually break up?
Well, eventually, for Hecate could be centuries from now.
Or longer.
In the meantime, she gushes about her new boyfriend like a schoolgirl.
You should hear Asterion, then. His gushing puts hers to shame. I'm happy for them both.
Medusa, who if she'd gone public would be treated as a freak show, sadly, even in our modern society.
And Medusa? I take it she's no longer at the
Really?
reliquary.
She was. For a few months.
There was an incident involving Hecate's new...
Oops!
Oh no!
Medusa was beside herself with apologies, but needless to say, she moved on rather quickly. We're not certain where.
Meaning
How
what?
does Medusa blend
is
in?
roaming the streets?
Oh,
Doing
she's no
whatever she
monster,
likes?
but she has a
Not
hunger.
quite.
Medusa believed she might not be able to control her appetite, so she asked us to put her in contact with the mortal government.
Oh, that's
They took
not
her
good. That means she's being turned into a
somewhere.
weapon.
It was her decision. The government is
I
grateful.
bet they are.
They even suggested we might see Hephaestus again.
Aphrodite's husband? He's alive?
So it appears. Who knows what he's been doing for the mortals since the war, but it would raise all our spirits to see him again.
Alright, the one you forced to be in control.
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a while.
I have. She left the city, as she felt uncomfortable with all the attention on the idols.
Terrified, you mean?
It was more that mortals expected the goddess of wisdom to have sage advice, and she no longer
Yeah,
trusts
I
her
can see
judgment.
that.
No surprise there.
You don't still worry about her, brother, after all she's done?
I think of her off in the far north, living alone in the wilderness, punishing
sad.
herself until the end of her days.
That's
I know
sad.
it's her own choosing, but it seems like such a waste.
Hermes. Young
Is
Hermes.
Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
Well, we've barely seen them of late.
Hermes has been busy. They've become a social media darling, or so the Oracle tells me.
The truly amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous.
Some people do that.
They simply can't help it.
Hermes likes to people please, it's true.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them. Fame
Yeah.
is a double-edged sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
Pan, the trickster.
What about Pan? I haven't seen him since the trial.
No one's seen him.
Should we be worried? It is Pan, and what he does will reflect on us all.
Pan is harmless.
Mostly harmless.
As far as I can tell, he did regret his involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for a time.
He'll be back with some new scheme to make us all groan.
Yeah, Pan laying low isn't necessarily a good thing. Someone like that operating behind the curtain? Yeah, I'm not sure that's a good thing. You, Apollo, I suppose I should hear about you.
What about you, Apollo? Still planning on leaving the city?
Soon, I think. All the attention on the idols is proving rather taxing.
Ooh, running away again, brother.
I suppose you could say that. Really, I just came by to see Grace, and apologize one last time.
You screwed up, Apollo, but I'll let it go.
I told you you don't need to keep doing that.
Yes, well, I'm glad things worked out as they did. You'll all be fine without me.
Oh.
You know, one day you will learn, brother. Not today, but someday.
And you, Persephone, one who's been strong through all this. You've had your own motives, but you've been strong with us through all this.
How about you, Persephone? Any big changes?
Not unless you count my many trips to Hades. No. It's business as always.
Trips to Hades?
You're its queen, Grace, but I am still the most familiar with its workings. Hades is changing. Perhaps it's the mere fact that the mortal world is aware of us again. I don't know. Or something else is stirring.
Is this something we should be concerned about, sister?
Not yet. I'll let you know. As for everything else, the club continues, more popular than ever. The world turns. What more is there to say?
All I want to ask about.
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh, I didn't do that.
On
Not
the
much.
contrary, you absolutely did.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
Kind of feels like this is it, huh? Like we won't see each other for a long time.
Quite possibly.
No. Not like this. You're right.
Everything has changed.
Calliope will just be proud. Remember her song, Never the Same, that Apollo sang?
Stormy skies clear, soft breeze blow.
The ocean lies calm, stars are out.
We'll chart our paths, I've no doubt.
Where will we end up with different routes? A fresh coat of paint, sails unfurled, ready to go.
Watching the shore as we drift away.
Lost in the sunrise, parting mists of gray.
Sailing to new water, the rush of a new day.
Pride flag. Trans pride, actually. I think that's trans pride flag. Or one version thereof. The game was made on stolen ground. We would like to thank the Wurundjeri and Burrawang peoples of the Kulin Nation. And there we have it. Now one of my favourite narrative games. I need a hanky. I gotta go. Thanks for watching. Hit the like, comment and subscribe. And join us next time where I will probably choose to run Road 96. I know.